Car crashes that involve teenagers almost always are the fault of the teen driver. The sad truth is 6,000 teens die every year in car accidents. But a new high-tech system is trying to change that. We're about to show you a test of that system, the first one ever using members of the public. Here's Corey Voss with a product designed to teach and tell.
Inside this modest building, inside the newsroom of a weekly paper, a veteran reporter works on deadline.
Education beats, crime beats, everything that happens in a community.
Across town, one of her police contacts works a case. Detective Dan Wall investigates the often graphic.
You could see where the car actually hit and rode up.
And often deadly crashes involving teens.
He died on impact.
And Pat Kumpen reports them.
Those are the heartbreakers.
In just 18 months, teen drivers caused 4 serious crashes within a 5-mile radius of Rancho Bernardo and Poway. 3 teens died, 8 were injured, 3 severely.
They think they are invincible.
On the front page of the Poway News-Chieftain, Pat wrote in April about the high-speed crash on Val Verde and passenger Charles Amaro.
Charles was ejected from the car and he died on the pavement.
And Pat covered the funeral of Mark Ebert, 17, and shot photos of his Camaro, crushed when it hit a tree going about 95. His father had it displayed outside the mortuary.
That made a big impression. Would it stop anybody? He didn't know, but he said it's worth showing them, and if it stops just one of them, then he's made a point.
A grieving parent's tool to reach teens. This story is about another tool, brand new.
Speeding violation.
It's called the Tiwi, which a parent can install on the dash of a teenager's car.
We monitor speed over street, and we monitor seatbelt usage, and we monitor aggressive driving.
Robert Osdike, VP of the company, agreed to let us choose a family to test the Tiwi. The Lenningers of Poway have 3 teen drivers.
This beta test that we're doing today is our really first foray into letting the public in to see what we're actually doing.
First, a demo. Drive like that, and the teen hears this.
An aggressive driving event has been recorded.
Tiwi uses a combo of GPS and cell phone technology. It compares a street speed limit to the speed of the car.
Speeding violation. Please reduce your speed below the speed limit.
Mike Lyons then showed how the Tiwi reports the driving actions to the parent.
They were driving without a seatbelt near 16098 Espola Road.
Alerts come in on text, email, or cell phone in real time.
And you would get that very, very quickly.
And the parent can set locators to be notified when the teen comes and goes.
He arrived at school at 1:49 today.
Greg Linninger is 16, Drew 18. They'll do the driving. But first, some family dynamics.
I'm pretty tough on them. They'll tell you that.
She's really uptight, you know. Anything that comes within like 10 feet of the car, you know, she's going.
Always. I always worry about them.
I did hit my mom coming out of the driveway one time. That was with my little brother and sister in the car my first week with my license.
In fact, one has a rolling stop violation.
He was grounded for a long time, I'll say that.
So expectations are high. Drew's been driving without incident for 2 years. 30 seconds down his street.
Speeding violation. Please reduce your speed below the speed limit.
I think it's 25 through here.
2 minutes later, Drew hits 50 in a 45.
Speeding violation. Please reduce your speed below the speed limit.
If the driver corrects his actions, as Drew did, an alert is not sent to parents. Drew got 2 warnings for speed, 2 for aggressive driving.
It was something I wouldn't even notice, but maybe my driving isn't as great as I thought it was.
It's Greg's turn. We're 1 minute into his trip.
An aggressive driving event has been recorded.
The Tiwi is on when the car is on, and parents have volume control. The unit sends an alert if tampered with.
Speeding violation. Please reduce your speed below the speed limit.
At times, the Tiwi seemed ultra-sensitive. At times, it missed obvious violations.
I think I don't have it dialed in right.
And Tiwi doesn't tell all.
They won't tell them if he's going through a red light. It won't tell them if he's running a stop sign.
But Detective Wall says it could provide a crucial heads-up.
was going too fast for conditions. He had been drinking.
Alerting parents to dangerous behavior long before a crash.
You know, if it tended to be a really bad problem with speeding, it would be nice to know that, and then I would take the car away.
The onus falls on the parent, it would seem.
Correct. Definitely.
And the cost. The Tiwi is $459, with a service fee of about $36 per month, an $800 investment the first year.
I think it's probably good value for its money. Right now it's kind of hard to come up with that extra cash.
Greg admits the Tiwi would keep him safer. Do you hope your parents get one?
No.
Teenagers, we laugh. But too often, we cry.
I'm tired of writing stories about kids dying.
Corey Voss, Channel 4, San Diego.
Coming up, we've discovered a museum